Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. What? Let's get to the news. Topi Keskinen, the Finnish winger who became a sensation at Aberdeen, has shocked the Scottish football world by putting pen to paper with Rangers. In a move that sent tremors through the SPFL, Keskinen's transfer has stirred emotions not only in the Granite City, but across the entire country. The young star, hailed for his explosive pace, technical finesse, and vision in the final third, had been one of Aberdeen's shining lights since arriving in Scotland. Fans adored him for his flair and unpredictability, the kind of player who could change the course of a match with a single moment of brilliance. Yet despite whispers of interest from abroad, few could have predicted he would switch sides and head to Ibrox. Rangers, with this bold move, have made a statement. They're not just looking to dominate, they're willing to raid their rivals to do it. For Aberdeen fans, it feels like betrayal. For Rangers, it's business. The reaction in Aberdeen has been nothing short of explosive. Social media channels lit up with disbelief, anger, and heartbreak as the news broke. Many fans feel blindsided. Keskinen had spoken of his love for the club, of the way the Dons had given him a platform to shine, of how he felt at home in the Northeast. He had even kissed the badge after his wonder goal against Hibs last season, a moment that now feels tainted in the eyes of the Red Army. Supporters are questioning how such a transfer was allowed to happen and whether the club did everything it could to keep him. Aberdeen's board, meanwhile, remains tight-lipped, issuing a brief statement wishing Keskinen well and thanking him for his contributions. But for many, that's not enough. There's a growing sense that Aberdeen have lost more than a player. They've lost the symbol of their ambition. At Ibrox, the mood couldn't be more different. Rangers fans are buzzing, ecstatic to have landed a player of Keskinen's caliber, especially from one of their rivals. The 22-year-old brings a mix of Scandinavian steel and silky technique that has become increasingly rare in the Scottish game. For Rangers manager Philippe Clement, Keskinen fits the mold of what he's been trying to build. A young, dynamic, fearless team capable of playing at a high tempo and taking the game to opponents. His arrival comes at a time when Rangers are reshaping their squad, and Keskinen's versatility, able to play on either wing or as a number 10, offers Clement a new set of options. The excitement among supporters is palpable. They see this not just as a signing, but a psychological blow to Aberdeen and a warning shot to Celtic. Rangers are not messing about. They want the title, and they're willing to cause a stir to get it. It's a move that's got the whole country talking. Pundits are divided. Some praise Rangers for their ambition, for identifying talent within the league and acting decisively. Others criticize the nature of the deal, suggesting it's a sign of the growing gap in financial muscle between clubs like Aberdeen and the Glasgow Giants. For Keskinen, this is the biggest step of his career. He arrived in Scotland as a relative unknown from the Finnish league, but quickly proved his worth. His ability to glide past defenders, whip in dangerous crosses, and link up with forwards made him one of the most feared wingers in the league. But now, wearing the blue of Rangers, he'll face a different kind of pressure. Expectations at Ibrox are sky high. Every touch will be scrutinized. Every dip in form will make headlines. But if Keskinen thrives, he could become a hero on the south side of Glasgow. Back in Aberdeen, questions are being asked of the club's ambition. Losing your best player to a direct rival never sits well with supporters. The timing of the deal, just as Aberdeen look to rebuild for the new season, makes it sting even more. There are murmurs that Keskinen's release clause was lower than expected, or that Rangers' offer simply blew Aberdeen's wage structure out of the water. Either way, the optics are damaging. Aberdeen are trying to position themselves as consistent challengers in the league, as a club with European aspirations and a commitment to developing young talent. Letting a player like Keskinen go, and to Rangers no less, cast doubt on that vision. Supporters are demanding transparency. They want to know why this happened, and more importantly, what comes next. Because if Aberdeen want to be taken, Seriously, they can't keep selling stars to their fiercest rivals. Keskinen himself has tried to keep things respectful. In his first words as a Rangers player, he thanked Aberdeen for believing in him and helping him adapt to Scottish football. But his focus, he says, is now on winning titles and playing in Europe with Rangers. That's the kind of ambition that Ibrox faithful love to hear. He's already begun training with his new teammates and by all accounts is fitting in well. The coaching staff are reportedly thrilled with his attitude and sharpness in sessions. Fans will get their first glimpse of Keskinen in action during the preseason tour, where he's expected to feature prominently. Rangers are wasting no time integrating him into their plans. It's clear they view him as a key part of their setup moving forward. And Keskinen, he seems ready for the challenge. Calm, focused, and with a point to prove, he's got all the tools to be a success. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. What makes this saga even more dramatic is the way it unfolded. There were no leaks, no rumors, no warning signs. It was a stealth move, orchestrated behind the scenes with surgical precision. Aberdeen fans went to bed with Keskinen as their hero and woke up to him in blue. That sense of shock is what's fueling much of the outrage. Transfers between Scottish clubs happen, of course, but when a fan favorite makes the leap to a bitter rival, it cuts deep. It feels like football betrayal in its purest form. And while Keskinen is well within his rights to chase bigger opportunities, the emotional fallout is immense. This wasn't just a player leaving, it was a rupture in the emotional bond between supporters and their club. The silence from this Aberdeen hierarchy since the move has only amplified that pain, leaving a vacuum filled with anger, speculation, and frustration. Meanwhile, Celtic fans are watching with a mix of intrigue and unease. Rangers' recruitment this summer has been aggressive, calculated, and above all, effective. Keskinen's arrival is just the latest in a string of signings that seem to signal a new era of ambition at Ibrox. While Celtic remain the champions and the benchmark, there's no denying the tide is beginning to shift. Rangers are building depth, adding pace and creativity, and doing so in a way that disrupts their direct competitors. The rivalry is intensifying, and that's exactly what the league needs. Keskinen, whether he meant to or not, has become a symbol of that changing landscape. His every move will be analyzed in Old Firm clashes, his performances compared to Celtic stars. And in doing so, he'll carry the burden and the privilege of being the face of Rangers' new identity under Clement. It's too early to say how this transfer will be remembered in the long run. If Keskinen flops, Aberdeen fans will feel vindicated in their scorn. If he thrives and Rangers lift silverware with his help, he'll be lauded as a masterstroke by the Ibrox hierarchy. That's the tightrope every transfer walks. But one thing's for certain, this one won't be forgotten. It has all the ingredients of a story that will linger in the folklore of Scottish football. The suddenness, the betrayal, the ambition, and the raw emotion. Keskinen, whether he knows it or not, has stepped into a storm. He'll need mental strength, composure, and consistency to navigate it. But if he can, he might just go down as one of the most influential transfers in recent SPFL history. Only time will tell. For now, all eyes are on the young Finn in blue, and the drama is just getting started. In the end, this is more than a football transfer. It's a reflection of the shifting dynamics in Scottish football. Clubs like Rangers are flexing their muscles, not just on the pitch, but in the market. Aberdeen, meanwhile, are at a crossroads. They must now respond, not with words, but with actions. The fans demand it. The league needs it, and the spirit of competition depends on it. Keskinen's move is a lightning-rod moment, one that will define the months ahead. Whether it galvanizes Rangers to glory or haunts Aberdeen in regret, it has already changed the landscape. These are the moments that make football the beautiful game. The drama, the passion, the rivalries, and the stories that linger long after the final whistle. So buckle up. The season ahead promises fireworks, and Toki Keskinen is now at the heart of it all. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.